So before we start the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video, as it helps the channel grow. So, let's get into it. Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody. As you can see, what we got on the screen is a new Skyrim series. Yes, I've abandoned Living Skyrim, if you can say that, since it was outdated, and it was time to update to the Anniversary Edition, as you can see up top. So that basically made the mods I had obsolete, so I had to upgrade it. So we're playing a different mod list, and I'll, in this episode I'll go over, what this mod list contains. We'll play around a little bit. I'm not going to be playing very seriously. If I die, I die. If I use cheats, I use cheats. But you know what? It's all for good fun. So this mod list is called Fable Lore, and it is a very popular mod list on the wabbajack installer. Maybe I'll make a separate list on how to install all these mods. But I heard good things about this mod list. I always wanted to try it. It has some very good mods in here. Some very immersive mods in here as well. So, you know what? I figured out, why not give it a try, see what it's all about. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in this episode. We're going to be exploring the mod list, see what we can get into, and I'll see if I can make this a full-time series. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I will see you guys in-game. Okay, so, as you can see, we get up a new little mod prompt here. Welcome to Shadow of Skyrim. Please enable the mod from the MCM menu. It may take a few minutes to appear depending on the number of mods you have. But really the first quest in this, or the first mod in this list, is Skyrim Unbound. It must be completed before the mod will take effect. For alternate starts, enable alternate start compatibility under MCM General Developer Settings. So, that's what we're going to do. So, the first mod in this list is Skyrim Unbound. It is an alternate start mod. I think you guys have heard of it before. You can choose where you start off, choose the money you start off with, certain skills, certain shouts, certain equipment. So it's a pretty much self-explanatory alternate start mod, even though it is pretty difficult to use in my opinion. It's a little bit too in-depth for me, but you know what? It gives you a lot of good options for this game. So I'm gonna go in and look at some things real quickly before I start anything. The main thing we want to do before we start Skyrim Unbound is start the Shadow of Skyrim mod, and that's what I'll do. Okay, developer mode, alternate start compatibility, so that's what I'll do. Let's enable the mod first. This has to initialize. Shadow of Skyrim is a mod I'll go into in 1 minute. I think it has to install. I don't know if we're going to get a prompt that says it's installed, because we're still in the beginning stages of the game, but I just wanted to do that before we started anything. Okay, so it should be enabled. And it is enabled. We're going to start developer mode, and we're going to put alternate start compatibility. Okay, so now we can start Skyrim Unbound. As you can see, we have 6 main menus here. Main, equipment, spells, inventory, starting location, and special. I'm going to start with main. This is where you begin your preset, all your characters and all that stuff. Dragons, you can delay it when dragons start appearing. You can choose your character's starting disease, whether you want them to be a werewolf, a vampire, or nothing at all. You have the standing stones, which are, little things you find in the world. You can start as anything, pretty much. Got your dragon souls. Now your dragons, they will come later if you choose to set it that way. You have your dragon souls that you start off with. Either you start off as non-dragonborn or a dragonborn, or you can just turn off the option altogether, or just leave it at default. Technically, I would just leave it at default if you just want to have a lore-friendly experience. But if you're more of the creative type and you want to build your own story, I'd highly recommend you play with some of these options in this menu. the equipment, you start off with random weapons, you know, random armor, random everything. So that's new. If you want to start off with one-handed, you can. If you want to start off with ranged, you can. You know, or if you just want to start off with random weapons, random armor, you can do that. You can start with only entry-level armors, which is like the lowest armor you can find. So yeah, this is the weapons section. Personally, I like to leave it on random. I could honestly just switch it off and click to one-handed, and then we can honestly go in here and choose what weapon we want. But I know what character I want to make, so maybe I'll go with ranged or something. So we're gonna go with a bow. You can start off with a random bow. You can start off with anything. I do kind of want to stay on the outside as a character, but I do feel like that takes away from some of the immersion. So for this video, I'm just gonna go random. Maybe I'll regret that, maybe I won't. Here's your spells. If you want to choose your spells, you know, if you want to choose your spells, what school you came from, what spells you can have when you first boot up the game, you can do that as well. You can choose the school you come from, you can choose the spell selection. You can do a lot of that stuff in this mod menu, but of course we're gonna go random. This is a good menu if you wanted to start off with a spell that, especially early in the game, if you need a spell that you need to heal yourself with. Especially if you, because early in the game can be really brutal. You can die a lot in here, and you know, if you feel like you need to set one of these options, go ahead and do that. For the inventory, I think for the inventory, this is just like wealth and money and stuff like that. Now, personally, I'm not gonna sit up there and try to grind for everything, so I'm gonna go wealthy. You can set your goal, you can set your, you know, your food, your drinks, what type of potions you got, your lock picks, your torches. You can do all that stuff. For now, I'm just gonna go with the gold, because the gold is important in here if we need to get more equipment. So, moving that on. Honestly, I could just do console cheats for that as well, but I'm not going to do that unless I absolutely need to. You can start wherever you want to. These are all the locations, all the holds in this game. You can start if you want a bounty. You can choose a time, the season, the month. You can start in jail. You can start in the wilderness, or you can start on the borders or the docks. You can go to a certain city if you would like to. So it is a little bit in depth to where you want to start. It's all up to you. You know, play with it a little bit if you download this Modlist. You choose different outcomes, all that stuff. For special, I don't know what special really does. It's kind of like just, you know, alternate settings that, you know, quality of life settings that you need or that you might want. So don't really worry about this too much. But yeah, so that's Skyrim Unbound. We're just gonna do random except for the equipment that except for this, you know, the gold that we're gonna start off with. Other than that, let's boot straight in and start creating our character. Okay, so this always does this. Don't worry about it. I think the easiest way to fix it is if you zoom out and then zoom back in, or just change the presets. It was one of those fixes. There we go. Changing the race will help it. So, I'm not going to make y'all sit through all of this, but I will show you what race and I'm going to create. It's a very interesting what I want to create. You know, I've never played as anything other than a Red Guard or a Nord, so I'm really thinking about going like Khajiit or something like that. Now, cat people, I know some people think that's kind of weird, but you know, they do have a lot of benefits to playing as them, as their sneak and pickpocket is it's really high to start off with, and I don't see any other group of people that can really sneak like that other than, you know, the Argonians. The Bosmer, of course, like the little wood elves, they can sneak around a lot, but I don't like playing as elves like that, so we'll see, because you can just start off with good stats anyway, because you're gonna have to go through in-depth character creation and choose your standing stone and your birth sign. So if I wanted to make a sneak character, that would be perfect. That's perfect. So you know what? I'm just gonna choose a random race, random race, and we'll go from there. So I will see you guys after I get done with this character creation. Then we'll start getting into the the meat and potatoes of the mod. And, we'll see what we can get into. So give me 1 second, and I will see you guys in a minute. All right, so we are finally in game. So as soon as you boot up the mod list, you get this little message at the beginning of the screen. This is called survival mode, and it's a survival mod in the actual mod list. Survival mode adds the need to eat, sleep, and stay warm. It also adds additional challenges such as no fast travel, reduced carry weight, and leveling up only when you sleep. See the survival mode entry and help for details. Now you can enable or disable this at any time from the gameplay settings menu. I am going to enable it since it adds a level of immersion. So we start off in a very, very random location. You also get the religion in here. I chose the Dark Elf, so of course most Dark Elves worship Azura, so that's what I'm going to do. And here we are. So I created a Dark Elf. His name is what's what I named this fool? Let me see. What's this fool's name? Amir Roxina. Yes, that's the name I chose. But we started off in a random location. It's just random. We could be anywhere right now. We're more closer to Whiterun, so this is that's actually perfect. We start off in a very basic location. Remember, no fast travel, so you gotta travel to these places yourself. So we're gonna travel to Whiterun and get started with the mod list. Now, we're going to explore some things about this mod list. I also have an EMB enabled. I forget which one it is, but there's 2 in the mod list. Only use one, because if you do not, you will crash your game. What else is in here? So, I started off as a Dark Elf, and they're good at magic, so I felt like, I haven't done a magic character yet. So what I'm going to do is, the first thing I would like to do is go in here and select class. Once you open that book, you'll get a class screen. You can get a custom class, no class, or the classic classes in the game. Now, for a mage character, I am going to choose a mage class. So, magic, battle mage, healer, mage, nightblade, sorcerer, spellsword, witch hunter. I think I'm more of a mage, if I'm not mistaken. Most mages claim to study magic for its intellectual rewards, but they also often profit from its practical applications. Varying widely in temperament and motivations, mages share one thing in common: an avid love of spellcasting. Major skills: enchanting, alteration, conjuration, destruction, illusion, and restoration. Magicka is increased by 50 points. Now, since this is the only, this is pretty much the only thing I have on me is magic, I'm gonna do that one. So the mage. You can choose a birth sign as well. Just be aware that once you choose any of this stuff, you will not be able to change it back. Again, we're gonna go full mage. Gain 30% magicka, and we'll start like that. Man, this game looks nice, especially with the EMB loaded. I've never played as a mage before. First thing I'm going to do is save, as you do not want to die in here and lose all your stuff, because there is a death mod in here. So, I forgot to tell you guys, but as soon as you boot up the game, you will get, like I said in the beginning of the game, you'll get this, the Shadow of Skyrim prompt, and they want you to enable it. Basically what the Shadow of Skyrim does is, if you die to a random NPC, or any NPC in the game, human, maybe creature, I don't know too much about that, but mainly human, once you die, you will have to search out that person who killed you and took all your stuff, and you will have to gain all your stuff back. So if you have anything valuable on you that you don't want them taken after you die, if you die and they take it, you got to go find this NPC and basically eliminate this NPC so you can get all your stuff back. Plus, if you die or defeat your nemesis, you get a certain, you know, thing of buffs and debuffs. So if I die to like a character that's wearing, you know, heavy armor, I probably get a debuff that says you cannot do it. You do 50% less damage against heavy armor. Or if I, you know, defeat an enemy that does, you know, that has light armor on, and I defeat that enemy, and I get a buff that says you do 12% more damage against light armor. Or if I beat a mage, you get resistance to a certain spells and all that stuff. So it's very, you know, in depth. I can't even describe it in words since I haven't really had the chance to play with it a lot. But this game is brutal, and also they become a named NPC, so they'll be so much stronger than you. So much stronger. So now that we have that out the way, we have to get to what, Whiterun? I thought I put a map, so we gotta go west. There's all types of dangers waiting for us out here, so we gotta be careful. This is the character I created, if you guys want to see. And I think he looks nice. So I do have weapons on me. We got a long way to go. So I have a mage hood. I also have some black boots, some robes, and I have a staff of mage light. So basically this bright ball of light that lasts 75 seconds and sticks wherever it strikes. Pretty good for staff. I don't really like staffs like that. But then again, I've never played with a mage character. We also start off with a whole lot of spells too, so you know, it's gonna be. So I want to know what I can use. So I'm guessing, I thought I could like select, yeah, you can do dual. So we're gonna get on the road, see what we can find. I don't like that up there already, because that could seem like bandits up there. Definitely a bandit camp. Let's try to stay away from there. The enemies will swarm you and make your life very, very difficult. I like how it adds that little depth of field mod too. Bone dog there. I think we're okay. I don't think it sees us. That thing will. We've been poisoned. Okay. Gotta change some magic. So what do I have that can get rid of this thing? Okay. That deals with that. Take that. Okay. So let's let that Hunterborn mod start. Should get a prompt in a minute. If not, I'm just gonna have to do it manually. Everything does a lot of damage in this mod. to take a potion. Everything does so much damage. Okay. There we go. So that staff is basically useless. I need something that I can restore myself with. Well, that was difficult. Let me see if I have some restoration spells in here. Illusion. Alteration. Do I have any healing spells? Restoration, yeah. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're looking like a mage. What else do I have? Fight. What I need is something that will let me equip a healing spell, and you don't know what you could come across on this road. How much gold did we start off with? Yeah, not much. Pretty warm here, so we won't have to worry about freezing to death. We're close to city limits, so we shouldn't be coming across many. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. The more you use it, the better you get. Loot. Take that and sell all this stuff to a butcher or a shop to get money. This is my first, so bear with me guys, this is my first time playing with a mage-like character. I have never played with a mage-like character for years. So now we're in Whiterun. This will help us, or yeah, we're in Whiterun, so this will help us, you know, get off on our feet. As you can see, the list looks absolutely beautiful.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Guards look nice.
Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons, the world's gone mad.
So, also with this specific mod, you get something called the Speechcraft mod, in which you can use to not only haggle prices down, but it gives you a lot more dialogue with the NPCs. So let's say if I want to talk to this guard right here.
What is it, elf? Need something?
Speechcraft. And then you can, you know, if you wanted to, you could train this character, you can trick this character, you can make this character follow you. I think you have to have a certain amount of, you know, Speechcraft on you, but you know, it's a very nice quality of life mod that I find very, very interesting.
It would seem so.
And you can increase your speech that way. So I do want to get into city limits and see if I can sell some things. For one, get some potions. I forget where the gates are, though. So we're just gonna walk around aimlessly until I find the gates. Remember, no fast travel, so you pretty much gotta travel everywhere on foot if you enabled survival mode. Which is cool with me. I can travel places on foot. So let's see if we can get into Whiterun and get some things, you know, situated. I probably will do an add gold cheat just for this video. I might keep this character though, since I've never played as a mage and I find it very, very interesting. I always get, the one thing I do always, you know, I always get stuck in winter time when I start this mod. We're not gonna do any companion missions or anything like that. First of all, we're gonna have to head to the school and learn some better spells. So where are the gates? We should be coming close to them. Man, that sun is just beaming down bright, isn't it? We're not gonna do that. We're gonna move on to the gates. Here we are, so we're close.
By east.
We're tired now.
It's true. A jester, funny suit and all, just north by the Lauria's farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel.
Okay, there's that. That's probably the Cicero quest, which I'm not going to do. First thing we need to do, find an inn, sell some of this skeever meat that we got on us, buy a room, get some sleep, get a little bit of food in us. Next, we're gonna go to probably an armor or something. Now there's something glowing over there, and I think I figured this out too. I think these are called shard stones, I think. It's right over there. I'm gonna go get it. Our magicka is low because we're tired. So this is a sky shard. I have no idea what this does. I think it reveals all the locations in this little town or whatever. So yeah, I think it does. I think it reveals every location in this place. Or all the locations of the sky stones, the sky shards. That would actually be nice though. We can find all of them. That's actually a quest I would do. Alright, enough messing around. Let's get to an end before I pass out and die. We're gonna save. So there, you have one in Whiterun. You have 18 here in Whiterun, and we're supposed to find them all. I would do that. I will do that. So I might keep this character. I do like. I never took the time to learn how to do magic. Never took the time to learn how to do it. Alright, let's get in to Whiterun. See if we can find the inn before we pass out. I just never took the time to learn how to do magic. I never took the time to learn how to use it. What spells are the best. The only two spells I ever knew how to use were the sparks and the flame skills. Very basic and novice skills. I never went to the College of Winterhold to learn how to actively do magic. I never kept magic items. I was always one to use physical items or physical weapons, which is cool and all, but you know, at some point in time, I'm gonna have to learn how to use that stuff. Because who likes to play with the same character over and over again? Magic is very, 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 very powerful if you know how to use it. Alright, so we are loading into Whiterun.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size.
We're gonna go into the Drunken Huntsman. Get some food. Sell some of this stuff too. Sell some of the stuff we don't need. You ain't got no place to sit, but you know.
Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting supplies? Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
This is a hunting shop, really. But, you know, we're gonna start selling some stuff to him. If I can. No, I can't sell anything to him. We have butchers we can sell that stuff to. Oh, I forgot. This is for bows and stuff. Well, what do you have for sale?
Take a look.
You have anything that's like... I should go for the elven bow. We'll take that. Oh, I don't have enough gold. Okay. Well, I pretty much won't be using this steel sword anytime soon, so we can sell that. It might be time. See, this location isn't very mage friendly, so it might be time to use that add gold cheat. What was it again? Let me see something. Okay, I think I found it. Just very quickly. Just for the purpose of the video. That's how I play. I don't do all the stat stuff, but I do like adding gold to my character. That shouldn't be all caps either. Add item F100, I think. Okay, it's not that one. Ah, I forgot. There we go. So we can continue to use that when we're in a bind. Cabbage. We should do an all vegan diet. Wouldn't that be weird? Well, personally, I do want a bow. What bow should I go for? Sapphire gemstone bow. It's not enchanted, but I don't care about that. How much is it? Oh my goodness, it's expensive. Never mind. There we go. Now we can afford it. We can afford one of them. I'm not going to sit up here and cheat myself to getting something. I had something for... I mean, it's not an elven bow, but I'll take it. What type of arrows, though? Of course, elven arrows will probably be the thing I'll be using most. That's actually good.
Thank you very much for your business.
Alright, let's go back into Whiterun and actually find the inn this time. And we can only level up when we sleep, so... Inn. Then we're gonna go buy some potions. Some good potions. Bed of Thor's general good. Just go in there first. It's the town circle. There should be a butcher here somewhere too, so we can sell all that skeever meat we just got. I seriously thought I was gonna die to that bone dog or whatever it was. Again, these videos aren't very interesting per se when you first start off the game. I want to talk to you, I don't want to steal the painting. There we go.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
There's so many things wrong with what he just said, so I'm going to ignore him.
Oh, a bit of this, and a bit of that.
What will he take from me? A lot, actually. We can sell the skeever meat. I don't need it. They don't have a lot of value to it. This amethyst does. I do like that staff, but I just don't feel like it does anything for me. What potions does he have? Grand Potion of Health. Grand Potion of Magicka. Potent Potion of Health. We need all that. What else he got? Does he have anything that's enchanted? Carrying capacity. Now, here's some mage stuff. Expert mage robes of illusion. Regeneration. This stuff is incredibly expensive. Honestly, the regeneration actually seems like a bet I would go for. Do I have anything of value on me? I really don't want to give up the staff, but it's not really doing me any good either, so I'm going to give it up. Do I have enough to buy that now? Okay, clothing. Adds no armor though. It adds no protection at all. So if I get hit, I'm basically dead. I will buy that. I'm sorry, but I have to buy that. We're just exploring anyway. I'm gonna get that. That was 3,000 septon. And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and put the expert mage of regeneration on. I should be good.
Do come back.
I just brought a lot of stuff off him. See, as quickly as I get the money, I spend it. So no harm, no foul. Now we look like a mage.
I can tell you're a discriminating customer. Perhaps you're a wealthy one.
Okay. Now, we need to go back into our magic and get some more. First of all, the regeneration spell will be perfect. Or restoration, I'm sorry. What else do I have? Alteration, illusion. It's an apprentice skill, but it will have to do. It's not very in-depth. These are just beginner spells. We need to find some of those apocalypse spells. That will definitely add, you know, a sizable damage to my repertoire. And they're all unique spells, so we need to find that book or whatever. Find those spells and get them. We also need to go to the college. What's next? What can I do next? I should have brought like a dagger or something, but I can go to the blacksmith and do that. It fits more than the bow. I just like to have a bow, just in case.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Arcadia's cauldron. Let's get some potions. Some more potions. Never go without potions. She might have some nice crafting herbs too. Gotta learn how to do alchemy. I want to learn how to do all this stuff. These robes will definitely help. Forgot.
Watch what you're doing. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Syria.
So you're a healer?
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
Okay, what else? Can I get some training? Okay. What do I have?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
I need this stuff. Wow, there's so many potions. But nothing from Magicka. Health and stamina, you can never go without that. Yeah, always get those. And we're out of money, so.
Need something? Nah, I don't think so.
So that didn't work.
I sell cures for all things. I'll be happy to serve you.
Where's the exit? There we go. Now we can go to an inn and get started with that. Now we can actually sit there and get some sleep, regain our magicka, eat, do all that stuff, and then get back on the road. We head to our cottage down the road as well. Maybe there could be some stuff in there. Could run into bandits. It's almost time to level up too. Everybody's settling into the inn tonight. I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna sit down, get a meal, and I might stop the video momentarily. I might come back and play some more. I don't know. It's supposed to be just like a little prelude episode.
Just
Thank
stoke
you,
the fire.
thank you.
Take a seat
No,
and get
please.
pulled out.
Don't know what that was.
One more song. What say you?
Sadia, wake up there.
Oh, right
Yes, Mom.
now. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came.
You want a
around
drink?
to wipe
What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
All vegan diet. Some bread, some cabbage, carrots. I don't like mead and all that stuff. Carrot juice. Alright, thank you.
Now please, no more questions.
But then he went quiet, didn't he?
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
I like a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Could you show me to the room?
Of course. I'll show you to your room,
As the
right this
brave
way.
lass Matilda charged in full of zeal, and the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor. Thank you, good patrons of the bannered mare. Thank you.
to this room and get some sleep. Oh, we're available to level up too.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Some privacy, that's all. What's that? Let's rest. At least 8 hours of sleep will do. Don't know why that opened up. Alright, so now we can level up while we're asleep. Now, obviously, I might go health or magicka. I don't know. We're already getting buffs for that. So I'm gonna go health. Now, we need to figure out what we can do with this magic. Now, clearly, since we only know a few spells, I'm not gonna go too deep into it. Destruction spells cost 35% less magicka, and destruction spells are 0.25% more powerful per level of destruction. I can do that, just to start off. Do I have any more? Apparently not. So each time we level up, we gotta go to sleep before we level up. And rest again. Keep resting. We should be well rested. Let's get something to eat, get some rumors, and head out.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling me into Isolda. Take a look.
Again, we'll start. What do people usually eat for breakfast? Let's do bread, goat cheese. But I'm not eating anything, so I'm just buying stuff. A green apple and some grape juice. I can do that. Heard any rumors lately?
Have you seen that shrine of Asura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Hey, I'm a dark elf. And I worship Asura. What about anything else? You got any leads about work?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Got a bandit leader, too. Okay, darling, we're gonna leave.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Just letter on the ground. Hiring notice. Legends of Ethereum. Addressing any mercenaries and workmen. I'm looking for several fetch. I'm looking for several each for an expedition into a lost Dwemer ruin. I'm offering 100 gold and a day for both positions. We are currently stationed in the Bee and Bard Inn in Riften. Come see us. Come see me to discuss the offer. If me and my party have left by the time you arrive, meet us at the excavation site south of Riften, near Crystal Drift Cave. Amadea Scruvens. Take that. Let's eat. So, bread. So some grape juice. Of course, goat cheese. Now we are full. We are ready to go. So I might stop the video here, just in case. I don't want to get too deep into it. Probably the next thing to do will go to the cottage. Then we'll try to find some leads. Find some work. Cut some wood, maybe. Definitely will be a very interesting time with this mod list. And this will be my first time playing with the mage, so. And of course, it's absolutely freezing. Everybody is freezing. Sent to a blacksmith. Going to the war maidens. Jeez, it's freezing cold out there. It's always just blasting down snow. It's never warm. Anybody home? Good. What are you getting up? Let's see if he has anything for sale.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men. Take a look.
We got a dagger, perfectly. That actually is better than my current arrow. Got some good bows. I should take that. I want to so bad. We're gonna get it. I hate cheating, but that actually seems like it's worth it. Get some more arrows too. And what I wanted was a dagger. Just in case we get into a scrap. What about clothing? What about materials? I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need that too. We're gonna need to make a cloak, or else we'll freeze to death.
Good doing business with you.
We don't want to do that. We'll freeze to death out there, and you don't want to do that. I keep saying I'm going to end the video, but I keep finding myself playing. It's very, very addictive, I'm telling you. We're going to need a bedroll, because if we get on the road and we need to upgrade, and we won't be able to progress levels if we don't sleep and upgrade, so we're gonna have to get something on the road. I also haven't prayed in a minute, and I need to do that. Readjust my chair here. It's always freezing here. There should be a tanning rack somewhere. Maybe it's around back.
Got some good pieces out here.
Let's use tanning rack.
More inside.
Is it a cloak? Oh, we need 22 leather. I did say we were gonna need a fur tent and a bedroll. We can do that. Just something to put on. A travel cloak will do. The air's absolutely too frigid here for my character. I hate putting on cloaks because they look stiff. It's still cold. Oh, I froze. After I just brought all that stuff. Okay, give me 1 second. Alright, so game crashed. But that's okay. So I had a feeling it was going to. But anyway, I just got through making, you know, the cloak. Doesn't seem to be helping all that much. If I go into my magic and go into my active effects, it says I'm comfortable, but it is cold. So apparently, when you get cold and you start and you get cold, you get debuffs. So if you get too cold or you get too warm or you get hungry and stuff, you get certain debuffs. Like sometimes your stamina will go down at an excessive rate, or a cap will be on your magicka, so you can't regenerate as much as you want to. Just keep that in mind once you activate survival mode. I don't know what else I'm going to do for this video. I might just end the video here, unless I want to go to Whiterun. I mean, to my roofall cottage. I'll save again. I'm going to start getting rid of some of these saves. I don't need these. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm going to change some settings in here real quickly, if you don't mind. Saving on weight is just... yeah. I'd rather just save on travel or on rest. Okay. So, how will I do this? Take the map. The Ki-Jana caravan is outside. Let's see what they have. See, look how far I can zoom out with my third-person camera. Get a whole view of the city from here. Alright, let's go into Skyrim and look for that Ki-Jana caravan. I really have nothing else I can do. We can start dungeon crawling soon. Honestly, I just wanted to boot the game back up so I could outro the video properly instead of, you know, ending on a crash. I know the episode wasn't as interesting as you guys would like. We didn't really get into much combat per se. But mainly that's because, well, it's always like this when you start a new Skyrim series, unless you jump right into the action. I try to think things through. I try to get some things I need. I don't like using console commands. I don't, but you know what? If it's necessary, then I will use them because it makes it more fun to be able to get things. And I like to think of it like this: the most powerful item in the game ain't gonna have no effect if your levels are all low. So we still have to do the work in getting our levels up, like usual. Luckily, I think we level up a little bit faster than we did in the last series, just a little bit faster. So yeah, this will be a completely new series for me. It will be a completely new experience for me as well, as I've never played with a mage before. Alright, let's look for that caravan. Checked, they should be out of here. Guess I went out the wrong gate. I doubt it though. Strange whispers. The heck was that? Was it under me? Well, here's the caravan right here.
It has been too long since I tasted it. You know that are some plans. It would be a season or more before we get a new shipment from the south. My ears hear. I have traveled far across Tamriel.
Yeah, that's a nice looking Ki-Jana. What you got for sale?
Look, roll yourself. Do not frighten away our customers with your fits.
Yeah, I can see some robes. See if he has some robes. Doesn't really seem to have anything. What potions? Do you have any potions? Gotta take that. Just gotta get it. Take as many potions as you can.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
That's the Khajiit.
You are right. Still, I would give much for even a few grains of moon sugar.
Put the thought out of your mind and do not speak of it again.
These are like humanoid Khajiits. I don't know if that's just a mod doing that or what. Okay, where else can I go? That's.
Far I have traveled to bring you this.
We can go to our cottage real quick. Oh no, I shouldn't have did that. I just wanted to set a marker. You're not supposed to fast travel. Let's hope this loads up. I hope this loads up. I doubt it though, because with survival mode on, you can't really fast travel like that. Oh, why'd I do that? I just want to set a marker so I could travel on foot. Okay, somehow I was able to get here without having issues. We're back at the Riverfall Cottage. You gotta buy it anyway, so. Been a while since I've been back here. Just explore the surrounding area for a minute. I hear wolves. Wolves. Okay. See if I can get something. I'm gonna pass the potion. There we go. Get rid of them wolves. Loot. What's more valuable? Everything is valuable. There we go. That seems to never work for me when I hold it. Okay, you just gotta hold it long enough. And this dagger isn't what I expected, but you know, it will get the job done. It's not like it's not like it's hurting anybody. But it's something to keep on while I use my magic. And that's why you keep something with you when you're a mage, just in case you come across an enemy and you don't have enough magicka. Should be Riverwood up here. I like the bridge. It's so nice looking. Everything's just so nice looking in this mod. I could sit here and play this for hours. Don't know what's going on there though. Come across little graphical glitches. I see another sky shard too. Let's go get that.
Sure I am. We got some firs and tree branches, paint them white, and then tie them to stone.
Come on, let me get past this. Come on. Dang it, man. still bleeding? Am I bleeding? Gotta get up there and get that shard. Let's do it again. Another shard found. Let me see something. I'm constantly losing health, so I think I'm bleeding or something. No, I'm cold. Just gotta stand near the fire for a minute. What's this? I've never seen what this is. Sure, let's see. Visual effects. Oh, it's just visual effects, okay. Yeah. What else is in here? Bandits. Bandits located in Silent Moon's camp and harassing, robbing, and attacking citizens and visitors. I can do that when I get the chance. Let's cook something. Oh man. Alright, what else can I do for now? Let's I say let's pray for a minute. 5 a.m. or 7 p.m. What time is it now? Currently 12:47 p.m. So it's 5 a.m. or 7 p.m. I don't want to wait because I'll get hungry. So what other options do we have? Let's build some muscle then. I don't know what he's doing, but gotta upgrade stamina. Stamina will probably be the next thing I do. You can also upgrade, you can also gain level up experience like this. What else do I have? Heal myself real quick. Okay, what else? Something to get my magicka up. Clearly not. So definitely keeping something like a dagger on you at all times will help. Just look at the flora. Look at all the stuff that's been changed in this mod. Some wolves there. alpha wolf. Gotta be careful with this one. Still gotta get used to that button. That's why I like it. That's why I need to learn how to use more magic. Any more wolves? That's it for the wolves. Still enemies nearby. Says there are still enemies nearby. Oh, did I ever put that ring on? Let me see something. Yeah, Ring of the Arena. Absorb stamina based on level from enemies within 15 feet. Just exploring for now. I'll end the video in 1 second. I keep saying that, but I never get to it. What is this? These are standing stones. There's a petty soul gem there. Book. More ruined books. There's a book under that, though. I see it. Give it to me. Where'd it go? I just got it. I literally just got that book. Powerful elixir. All this is stuff. All this stuff is valuable. I already did my standing stone, so I don't need that. I'll tell you what, that elixir I just got. I really don't need it since I already regenerate magicka fast, but... Okay, we'll leave here. Don't know if I want to continue any farther, as it's going to get cold quickly. There could be spriggans about. We're definitely in the area for it. Falk Reef is nearby. Probably won't push my luck though, because I'll probably just die in a few minutes anyway. Definitely bandits. This would be a perfect time to test out this arrow. Here we go.
Did you hear something?
Now we're in some combat. Like a different approach, maybe. That bow and arrow got her out of there quickly. don't see me. You don't see me. Another one. Let's keep sneaking then.
Hello? Who's there? Must be my imagination.
Got him again. Definitely, this bow and arrow is absolutely incredible. Got a treasure map too. Lockpick. War pick. Alright. So. Here's what I'll do. I am going to stop the video here. Wish I had something to light this fire. I wonder if I could light the fire with some... Alright, I don't have any fire type spells. Can I forge for some though? That's good though. Actually, that's incredible. I was actually able to sneak up on them and shoot them in the back. Alright, so this is what I'll do. I'm going to stop the video here. If you guys enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. It helps the channel grow. Hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I drop one of these videos. We got more coming on the way. I actually do like this character. That's the second time that I've heard that. But I actually do like this character, so I'm going to keep it. So thank you guys for rocking with me as always. Leave your comment in the comment section. Follow me on social media. I'll see how much I can get up with this. If you guys enjoy it, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.